Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today for another live video tutorial. Today we have a great fun fold card. It takes up a lot of paper, but it's super cute and maybe one of those special cards you want to send out. It's cased from a card that I received from one of my good friends and team members. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Before I get started, just want to remind you that Celebration is going on right now. So with every $60 you spend, you get a free item out of our Celebration catalog. And it's going on through the end of February, so you still have plenty of time, but we have some new products coming out February 4th, so you'll want to be watching for that. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I just sent out an email to my email subscribers about our Stampin' Cruise, which is going to be in October of 2026. So if you are not on my signed up on my email list, make sure to do that so I can forward that to you. You'll get more reminders. February 9th is the last day to make sure you get the rate that we have locked in. After that, it will just be going rate. So you can certainly sign up later. It will just be whatever the rate is at that time. You know, cruise ships, they offer different deals, and we have a discount and some rooms locked in at a certain rate until February 9th. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll get you the information. Okay, so first let me show you the card that I received. It was this card, and this is from my good friend Rita, and it's really cool. Look, it's kind of a pop-up fun fold. I don't even know what the name of this card is called, but I just thought it was super cool. I'd been saving it because I wanted to case it. And you need one full sheet of cardstock for the base, and then you need a full sheet of designer paper. And you can use the same one. You can use, if it's got opposite sides, you can do that coordinating. So I've used one pattern for the background and one for my two frames. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not going to show you the finished project so you can kind of see it as it develops. So I have started, I had to use, this was for a team stamping night. So I had to use something I had a lot of designer paper for. So I am using the Adventurous Sky stamp set and dies. There's a whole suite that goes with this. So I've used the paper that goes with it. I am not actually using the stamp set. It was a little too big. I wanted to do a birthday card, and some of the sentiments didn't quite fit. So for my sentiments, I'm using the Round We Go stamp set because I just wanted some of these smaller sentiments. Okay, so first we're going to do assembly of our base. So I have 4 pieces of Night of Navy cardstock. They're quarter sheet. I'll put all the measurements on my blog, but they're a quarter sheet, and then they're all scored in half at 2 1/8. So the full size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I've scored it at 2 1/8 on this side. So we're going to fold all of these. And then we're going to just glue some of our background paper. So on 4 of them, I'm going to use this paper. It has got the colored planes on one side, and then this side is sort of like, I call it a topography pattern. So that's whether that's what it is or not, that's what I'm going to call it. So if you hear me say that, that is what I mean. It kind of shows the it's reminiscent. I'll say reminiscent because it's kind of showing the, you know, the elevations of the different land masses and whatever. Okay. All right, so we're going to do, I have 4 pieces of this. Measurements are on the blog. 4 pieces, so I'm going to put them on 2 of our Night of Navy pieces. And I'm doing this so when it folds in, it's on the inside. so that if you fold it, they touch each other. Okay, so we have those two. And then I've used this kind of plaid pattern. It's got the green map on the back. I'm just going for monochromatic in blues today. So this could be adjusted. The colors could easily be adjusted to whatever designer paper and stamps you want to use. And it's just a coincidence. Rita had sent me a blue card, but she had used the Countryside, ooh, I can't think of the name of it, the Countryside paper. But I had a lot of these two papers left, so that's why I went with this. We had a class, so I cut 8 projects. Okay. So if you're just doing it for yourself, great way, excellent way to use up the extra designer paper. Okay, so now we have our 4 pieces. All right, what we're going to do is glue these together. So we're gonna glue them back to back and make sure you alternate the pattern. So here we have this one. You could use liquid glue too if you want. I'm gonna close that. And then this one's going to stack right on top. This is a really easy way to get it lined up. Okay, give that a press. All right, now we're going to alternate and do this one on top of that. Well, get that going again. Down so we get it nice and flat. Okay, then we're going to do the next one. And hopefully this is going to go well. Okay, so now we have that. Now we're going to bring these two around and attach them to each other on either end. Perfect. I love it. Love it when it comes together, right? Don't you? Okay, so we have our base. Now we have these 2 pieces of designer paper, and I just wanted the little bit of plain pattern here. And I've scored it. I didn't have a whole lot of room for scoring, so I think I've just given it 3/8 of an inch right there for a score, and it's cutting it close on my adhesive there, my seal adhesive. So I'm going to use a little bit of liquid glue to just put on my flaps here. All right, so I'm going to put these flaps on here. This is a little more solid. I'm going to make sure my planes are facing the right direction. Excuse me. Flatten it out and then make sure I'm centering it on this whole panel. I'll scooch it up just a little. Hopefully centered side to side. Excuse me. I haven't talked to anybody yet this morning, so you guys are the first people. No, I did. I talked to my aunt called me this morning while my hair was wet, and I talked to her for quite a while. She lives in Montana. I have not talked to her in quite some time, so it was really nice to catch up. Okay, so I have another piece of this plaid designer paper. I wanted it here to kind of blend in with my background. It is also scored 3/8 of an inch from either side. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in right in the center. See how shows right there, but this whole section's going to be covered, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, you see we have our 2 kind of pop-ups right there. All right, now let's flip this over. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, it is raining cats and dogs out today. Good day to stay in. It's not cold, it's just rainy. All right, let's make sure our planes are upright for the most part. And then we'll center this. Okay. Make sure that's adhered. And then we have another piece of this pattern, another pop-up on this side. We're gonna just pop up both sides, because why not, right? Okay, we'll center this right in the middle. Get that flattened down. Okay, now as of this point, either side's interchangeable. Either one could be the front. Okay, all right, now we have our two pieces. This is from the Countryside Corner dies, and this one is two. So you can kind of see they layer, and it's the same size. That's why I love these layering dies, because you can do so much, not just a map, but you make a window and an extra pop-up. Okay, let's grab our Night of Navy ink. And I'm going to do Happiest Birthday to You for my front sentiment. I do it up high because I've die cut this plain. I love this plain. And we're going to put that on the front. And then I've got Time to Celebrate on the back. I'm going to put that up on top too, because that way you can, if you want to write just a quick note, you can put that below. So we'll leave that for the front. Okay, that's all the stamping we're going to do. So to adhere this, I don't want to adhere it flat. I just want to put a little adhesive right in the middle. That's all we need, just a little line of adhesive right in the middle. And then make sure your die cut piece is centered in your window. And it's just going to adhere right in the center. So what that's going to do is give these little edges are not attached. They give you that pop out look. You see? Okay, let's do the one in back. And you know, you could do this on both. Either one of these would work for the front. Whoa, it slid. Hold on. I was not prepared for sliding. All right. There we go. Our adhesive didn't get anywhere it shouldn't. Okay. So you know what? I think I'm going to do this one for the front. Time to Celebrate. And then I've die cut the plain base out of Night of Navy. And then I did Smoky Slate for our wings right here. And we're going to glue this together. So I'm going to put glue on this little tail piece right here. Maybe on the wheels a little bit. Okay. There are pieces that hang over, so I don't want to put glue anywhere that I'm not adhering it to. Okay, I think I've got all my extra pieces popped out. Now I should have a little silver propeller that I seem to have lost. Where to go? Oh, let me see if I have an extra one. I have an extra one in my basket here. These are pretty small, so it's easy to lose those. So I used this silver foil to cut out a little propeller. I'm just gonna put a teeny dab of glue right there. And you can kind of put this wherever you want. I'm gonna put a little bit of an angle. Cute. I love this die. I used it a whole bunch when it first came out. I haven't used it in a little bit, so that's why I wanted to kind of use it for this card because I love it. Makes a great masculine card. And then I'm just going to grab 2 dimensionals, and we are going to pop this up on the front of our card. Let's bring that back in and put it on the Celebrate. Make sure that your dimensionals are on the white piece, not on anything behind it. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't put them too far apart. And then make sure your plane is within your the parameters of your cards. You don't want it hanging off or it's not going to fit in the envelope. And then you can use, we have some cute little embellishments that go with this suite, but this card's already a little heavy. I don't want to push it over the top. I think this will stay under an ounce. So I'm just going to use these little silver sequins from our neutral sequins. And we'll put one here and maybe a small one down here. Maybe I'll add another big one kind of there just to increase the sparkle. We'll do 2 of each. Just for fun. And that's it. Isn't that cute? This is a special card. Someone special is going to get that card. Hope you like this project. I will post all the measurements on my blog and a link if you would like to place an order. And what else? Just trying to think. Just trying to think what else. There's lots happening. Yeah, cruise information if you need it. Let's see who's on. Oh, all right. Hold on. I gotta stand up to look. Oh, we've got Cindy. Hi, Cindy. I'll see Cindy on Saturday. Cassandra. Oh, I'm shaking my thing. Cassandra, Kathleen. Hi, Sue. I hope everybody's having a good day. Make sure to check back on Saturday. I have another card using some new product and using some masking. So I'm excited about that. All right. We'll see you all on Saturday and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.